Most of us think of our job as a simple trade. You give them your time, they give you a paycheck. End of story. But what if that's a totally limited way of looking at it? What if your job wasn't just a job, but your secret investor? Let's dive into how you can turn your employer into your own private venture fund.
We've all been there, right? That feeling of being stuck, of trading your best hours, your best energy, for a salary that, well, just about covers the bills. It can feel like a cage. But what if we've been seeing it all wrong? Today, we're going to flip that script. We're going to stop seeing the job as a cage and start seeing it for what it really is: a huge source of capital just waiting for you to tap into it.
Okay, so on the one hand, you've got the traditional employee. You know the deal. Trade hours for dollars, focus on the salary, and that's pretty much it. But on the other hand, now this is where it gets interesting. We have the shadow portfolio manager. This person sees their employer as an involuntary venture capital partner. Just think about that for a second. A VC gives a startup money and resources to grow. In this model, your employer is investing in you. You become the CEO of your own life, and you start using the company's resources to fund your goals. And that brings us right to the heart of this idea, the shadow portfolio mindset. It really is all about this one radical shift in thinking. It's about viewing the company you work for not as your boss, but as the first and honestly, maybe the most important investor in you incorporated. So what is a shadow portfolio? Anyway, well, unlike your 401k or your brokerage account, this isn't about investing your own hard-earned cash. Oh no. This is the wealth you actively build by strategically tapping into your employer's resources, their money, their infrastructure, their benefits, all to finance your own personal path to freedom. Once you see it this way, you have to stop thinking so small. Your job is so much more than just a paycheck. It is the literal funding infrastructure for your personal empire. It's that stable ground you need to launch your next big thing, whatever that might be. All right, so theory is great, but how do we actually start doing this? Well, we start with the lowest hanging fruit. I'm talking about the easiest, most powerful move you can make right now. I call it the 100% ROI tactic. It's your first and simplest extraction of capital from the mothership. 100%. Let that sink in. That is the instant return on investment that I'm talking about. Not in a year, not after a few months, I mean the second you do it. So how on earth is that possible? Well, it's a benefit that thousands upon thousands of people just leave on the table every single year. It's crazy. The answer? The company 401k match. It's that simple. If your company offers to match your contributions and you are not taking every single penny of that match, you are literally turning down free funding. You put in $1, they put in $1. Boom, your money doubles on day one. This isn't just some retirement deduction, it's an investment with an immediate 100% return. It's a no-brainer. Okay, so once you've secured the easy financial wins, it's time to move on to something that's just as valuable, if not more so: knowledge. This next phase is all about building your intellectual capital. And don't worry, it's completely legal, and frankly, it's brilliant. You see, most companies have these budgets for employee education and training that just sit there, totally unused. Now, don't just go get a certification to be a little bit better at your current job. That's thinking too small. Think bigger. Use their money to get certified in super high-value skills, like project management or cloud computing, skills that make you way more valuable on the open market and can become the foundation for your future business. Let's just be really blunt about what's happening here, okay? You are strategically using your employer's money to pay for the exact skills and tools you will eventually use to become independent from that job. You're playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. So you've got the mindset, you've got a couple of killer tactics. Now let's put it all together into an actual actionable master plan. This is how you start building your empire, like today. Here it is, your 3-step plan. Step 1. The benefit audit. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to go find and read your employee handbook. Today, find every single match, reimbursement, discount, and perk. Step 2 is the extraction habit. From this day forward, you're going to treat every unused benefit as capital you were just gifting back to the corporation. Stop leaving that money on the table. And finally, step 3, reinvestment. Every dollar, every skill you extract is seed money for your freedom. And this quote right here, it just nails the entire philosophy perfectly. Your employer thinks they hired you to build their dream, and you are. But with the shadow portfolio strategy, you're also doing something else. You're using them to finance yours. It's kind of this beautiful, symbiotic relationship. They just don't know they're in it.
So let's wrap this up. The money, the resources, the training, it's not hiding. It's all sitting right there waiting for you in your employee benefits package. The funding for your freedom, it's already there. All you have to do is change how you see it and start taking it. So the only real question left is, are you ready?